Hi, I'm Colin, and welcome to HighScore. This is episode 1.
Hello, my name is Kyle, and this is our podcast. Our podcast that talks to you about movies and video games.
And I'll be talking about mainly tech and music, and I'll also comment on video games and movies. I like both.
I don't really care for music that much. I'm not really a music person. But on today's show, if you could call it a show so far, we will be commenting on PAX, what's going down at PAX, the news about Duke Nukem, the new Oddworld remake.
Yes.
Basically just our favorite things that we've learned about over the past couple days. And we, at the end of the show, we will be talking a little bit about ourselves so we could introduce ourselves.
I'm Colin. What's up?
And I'm Kyle. I think we've already been through this.
I didn't know if you wanted me to go in and explain. I was like, what? I'm Colin.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about our favorite movies and games, blah, blah, blah. And the show starts right now.
Bingo.
All right. Yesterday on Kotaku, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Not yesterday. It was the last week or so. Kotaku told us, not specifically us, the web people in general.
Wish it was us.
Yeah, wish it was us. That Duke Nukem might actually still be coming out.
Woohoo.
Duke fucking Nukem Forever.
Yes.
Might be coming out. It's been in development since 1997. I've been waiting for this game for 7 years, and I'm only 16.
This motherfucker likes his Duke Nukem.
As a kid, my dad let me play all the cool first-person shooters that came out in the 90s. Doom, Duke Nukem. I don't know if Quake came out in the 90s, but I also played that on the computer. We were big first-person shooter fans. So I am a huge fan of Duke Nukem. And this just makes me happy. I don't know how Colin feels.
I'm really excited. I just like the whole controversy around it mainly. I don't know, just Duke Nukem Forever. It's fucking, 7 years? Or what do you say, 12? I guess it's 12 years. We've been waiting for this fucking video game. The fucking studio that was making it, or whatever, it was a studio, right?
3D Realms.
Yeah, 3D Realms. They got shut down. You thought it was dead, and it's back, and it's gonna be here fucking, who knows how soon.
They said, 2K, can't remember who said it, I can't remember his real name exactly, but one of the main guys at 2K said early 2011, and it might be coming out this year. 2010, Duke Nukem might actually be coming out this year.
It's fucking insane. You asked someone, probably 2 months ago,
it was fucking
come out in the next 2 years, or this year even. No, fuck that. It wouldn't be coming out.
They would have bet their life that it would never come out, and all of a sudden...
it was dead.
Fucking Gearbox, the guys who did Borderlands, amazing game, amazing, are taking over the reins for Duke Nukem. And they said they're in the polishing stages now, that it's almost done.
That's crazy.
It
blows
blows my
done
mind.
A lot of work.
Yeah, they haven't really said anything much about it, because, everyone thought it was dead. They kind of wanted to surprise, I guess, everyone right before PAX. It kind of worked. For me, who follows that stuff, follows the Duke Nukem shit, it even surprised me. It was strange for 3D Realms to die, rest in peace, 3D Realms, and then just it suddenly take off in a new direction, hopefully a better direction, but again, 3D Realms probably made most of the game, and Gearbox is probably just polishing it up. But I don't know much about that stuff.
It felt like to me that, from what we saw when you showed me the videos before, it was all polished up before Gearbox got it.
Yeah.
It looked kind of, the graphics and everything, and just the way it played, I don't know, it just looked a little off. But when I've seen the videos now of the demos that everybody's been playing, I don't know, just for some reason it looks a lot better.
It looks probably more polished.
Yeah, smoother, everything just looks better. I don't know.
That's hopefully what I think they're doing. I hope they're taking what 3D Realms made and just polish it, just make it what 3D Realms wanted it to be. And that's what I hope it is.
They never got their lazy asses around to it.
I have no idea what happened in those 12 years. Lots of flips from one tech to another, going from this engine to this engine. There was a video, I don't know if it came out in 01, but there's a video of Duke Nukem Forever, their game, their trailer in 2001. And to me, thinking back in that day, if I saw that Duke Nukem trailer in '01, it would have blown my mind. I mean, the graphics were just as good, if not better, than Halo. It looked like it had some sick shit. There was some, I can't even pinpoint a.
It looked like it had a lot going on.
Yeah,
for
there
its
was
time.
there was
just so much there.
Jet skis, jets flying around in Las Vegas,
bombing the buildings.
Yeah, I mean, there was just a lot of stuff. I really don't know what happened in between '01 and the new version of Duke Nukem Forever, but hopefully it's a good thing. Now, we're going to go on to Colin's favorite game. Let him talk for a little bit, sorry.
It's okay.
About one of his favorite games for the Xbox, and that would be...
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. It was a first-person shooter for the Xbox back in the day, I suppose, if you call that a day. It was probably like 2004. I don't know. And there was a part where it was third-person. But basically, you played this like bounty hunter guy or whatever, and his main weapon was a crossbow. It was freaking awesome, and you had like 2 different types of ammo that you could shoot, and they were like animals or like small insects and shit like that. And it was really amazing. I can't really quite remember a whole lot of it, but it was really, really fun. And they announced today that they were doing a high-def remake for the PlayStation 3. I don't think they mentioned exclusively. I'm pretty sure I read that on Kotaku in the comments. Something that wasn't exclusive, so it could come to the Xbox 360, but who knows? It's only been announced for the PlayStation 3 right now, and I've seen a couple screenshots, and it looks awesome.
I've heard on a couple different websites that the good news is that they are doing an HD remake, and the bad news is that they think that Xbox owners might not get it, which is strange to me, since Stranger's Wrath was on Xbox originally.
Yeah. Well, personally, I like the PlayStation 3 better, so I'm happy about that.
Hopefully, it is just as good as Colin and everyone else remembers it. I have never played it. I played the second one, which is, I believe, Abe's Exodus, and I love that game. I am a pretty big fan of Oddworld. I just haven't gotten around to the Xbox version. I do not have a regular Xbox.
And yeah, that was another thing. It wasn't on the Xbox 360's compatibility list. Yeah. They never put it on. It was fucking stupid. It was a great game.
They're just trying to nickel and dime us out of everything, and they're going to put all the favorite games on their little Xbox Live, whatchamacallit, and
live service.
Yeah, some people's favorite games are not going to make it, and they're never going to make it, and you're just going to have to buy an Xbox, I guess, to play some of your favorite Xbox games, original Xbox games.
Or wait until they fucking make an HD remake.
Exactly, if you have a PlayStation 3. I mean, I don't really understand. I'm not a big business guy in the game, so I really don't know what the politics are behind that, but I just think it'd be cool if it came out on both, since most people do remember it as an Xbox game. Yeah. But I am excited. I do have a PS3. I will be picking this up, and hopefully they do...
Actually, it's going to be a download.
Oh, they are?
I'm pretty sure it's just a download.
Hopefully they are putting some extra content into it. Maybe a few new areas or a new weapon. I don't really know how the game worked, but...
I don't know.
It'd be cool if they added something for the hardcore fans to...
The way it looked is it reminded me of like the God of War HD kind of thing. So it looked like it was just going to be... The picture's just been enhanced. It's the same old game you loved.
Well, if they're doing that, I believe they should put in the original Oddworlds. Depending on how much...
No, they resell old games on the Xbox Live Marketplace and on the PlayStation Network. I mean, they do it all the time. And this is the same thing. And it's a high-def remake.
Any tech news?
Well, Apple the other day, they came out with the new iPods. New iPod Touch with camera on the front and the back. I don't know the megapixels. I didn't find that out. The new iPod Nano, it's a little square design, touchscreen. It looks pretty cool. It doesn't run iOS or any iOS at all. I think it's just essentially like a skinned iPod OS. It's cool. It comes in a bunch of different colors. The iPod Touch also has the Retina display, and you can do the FaceTime or whatever, the video chats, all that cool shit. They also announced new iOS 4.1 update for the iPhone and everything, and the iPad, I'm pretty sure.
Did they announce a price for the new iPod Touch?
Yes, it was $230 for I think like a 16 gig. I could be wrong, and then I think it was like, I know it was $400 for a 64 gig because I remember it was $100 more to buy an iPad, and I was like, just buy an iPad if you're gonna buy that big of a iPod, unless you need the space, I guess. Then you get a classic.
Oh, okay. I'm not really a big tech guy, so I don't have much to comment. Oh, and for the future, These podcasts will get better and will get more professional. We're just kind of going back and forth on things that have happened in the past couple weeks. So if you have any suggestions, just say so.